everyone, welcome to the greenhouse. Welcome to the channel. It's Danny. I hope this video finds everyone well. Look at that bee zooming around the greenhouse. Whoop. I know it's not the end of September yet. It's almost the end, but I have some stuff that have just recently popped open that I want to share with you. And of course some older blooms. So let's go inside the greenhouse and I'll show you everything in bloom right now. Come on in. As you can see, maybe it's very windy out today, so I apologize if the greenhouse shakes and rattles or if it gets kind of loud in here because it is very windy today. But as you can see, I have a lot of summer blooming phals in bloom and it smells so good in here right now. So let's take a look at some of them. On this one, this is the oldest bloom, and this one is about 2 days opened. This is my Yin Yang Blueberry, and it smells very good, a light cinnamon fragrance. Next to it is Phalaenopsis Violatio. It's been open for about 4 or 5 days, and it's a very strong cinnamon fragrance. And a really pretty orchid. Behind it is the sweet pink bee. I got the pyloric form, and believe it or not, I mean, it's not too much to look at, but overall it has the best fragrance of any Phalaenopsis in here. It's a very sweet fragrance, and it's throughout the entire day. It just doesn't put out very many blooms for me. It's a very slow growing phal. And over here is one of the Bellinas. I'm not sure which Bellina this is. This is Phalaenopsis Bellina, variety Cerulean, Bellina Lagoon by Bellina Bluebird from orchids.com. And next to it is another Bellina. All of my Bellinas are the Cerulean forms. And this one just recently opened. The fragrance is amazing. Next to it we have Phalaenopsis Happy Camping. And it has 7 spikes. And I'm curious to see if it will continue blooming into the winter time. Look at the ants scrambling in the background. And then down below, one of my favorites. Look how gorgeous. Can you see those itty bitty little speckles? And this is its 3rd spike right now. And that spike is actually branching, so that's happening for the very first time. And this one also smells of cinnamon. This is an orchid that I recently purchased from an orchid show in bloom 3 or 4 weeks ago. Let me get the ID for you. There we go. And it's got 3 spikes going right now. These 2 just recently opened up. But let's slide that out of the way and go to this shelf right here. And Kelly Leah is opening up again. And she's got more buds coming right there. There's no fragrance on that. Phalaenopsis tetraspis will be opening soon. Let's move that out of the way. So I purchased this orchid this past spring. Yeah, spring. From bigleaforchids.com. And this is Phalaenopsis Joy Fairy Tale. And the blooms are quite large. Let me see if I can show you. I mean, it's a good size bloom, very thick, very waxy, and fragrant. And blooms, it's a sequential spike. So that's really nice. And then over here, let's see. I don't know what, this one's gonna be opening soon. But here we have, I believe this is Summer Candy. Summer Candy Eye Candy from orchids.com. It's very pretty. not too much of a fragrance, nothing to write home about it. But down below, something I'm very excited about, my very first Phalaenopsis ambiensis bloom. Look at all that barring. I purchased this, I believe, from Cruel Smith. And it's a big plant. And I don't know what this is doing right here. I don't think it knows yet. And I have not picked up a fragrance from that yet. It's been open for about 3 or 4 days, but no fragrance. And Phalaenopsis Curni Cervi Yellow is getting ready to fade. But let's bring you up and around to all of these pretty no ID phals. Most of these are from Trader Joe's, but I want to show you this one because the spike is just, look how beautiful. It's just your basic white Phalaenopsis, but I think it's gorgeous. The spike is just beautiful. I just love it. Now, it has a terminal spike. This is a terminal spike, so I'm hoping it gives me a keiki. We'll see. And just some more no IDs. This yellow one right here is fragrant. Let's move on up. This one is fragrant as well, along with this one. Perfect fall colors. A big no ID white one. And some speckles. And some pink noses right there. This spike has been in bloom for a while. And then over here, CTNA Why Not has opened up almost fully. And look how many blooms I got this time. What a beautiful little orchid. Again, perfect fall colors. There's no fragrance behind that. And right here, I'll show you the ID before I show you the blooms. Get that back in there. Here we go. Beautiful little blooms. Lots of blooms in the greenhouse right now. Now my cherry baby, look how big this spike has gotten. It'll be opening soon. And the smell of chocolate will be filling the greenhouse. So those are the blooms in the greenhouse right now that I just wanted to share with you. And I hope you enjoy their beauty. Happy growing, everyone. Thanks for coming along. Stay safe. Till next time.